showing kilowatts, that's fine. Visually it does not seems to me any kind of damage on it. I will give it all these components in the actually oven. We put this card into the computer. The chip is not getting hot. Monitors, they are not showing any kind of picture in there. About 4 or 5 minutes. But meanwhile, we need to just do the element, and the PCB is about 4 inches. Smoke is coming out, so this is normal at the moment. Hello and welcome back to channel, guys. Today I am showing you one card which is it's a Gigabyte, and it is a 780 Ti. It's not showing any kind of display, so I'm going to show you how to dismantle. And also, I'm not fully mechanic actually, so I will test with the multimeter if I see any kind of short, because I know that how to test the short. And also I will show you the internal components. So let's start. I will also give it the heat in the oven or direct heat from the heat gun, because I bought actually these kind of cards from eBay. So most of them are going to show you, I will later, that they are fixed by heating. So there are chances you can fix the cards with the heat. So 4 screws for the GPU main chip, and also these are the small chips, small screws. Doesn't come. Yeah, one more. Yeah, just came off. And we will separate the fan and radiator by just pulling up. To test the short, actually you can just turn on this multimeter. This is fully automatic multimeter, so I don't need to switch anywhere. Most likely it gives like correct information. Negative terminal to body, and we'll see the third pin. So it's not showing beep. It's not beeping. It's showing kilowatts. And second, and the fourth from that side, 1 2 3, and this is fourth. So this is not short on the PCI slot. And then after that you can test. This is notch area, you can see for the plug. So this side is negative and the other side, the plain side, is positive. So we will see the positive connections, even though make sure you need to connect one side on the negative on the body. And it's not beeping, it's showing kilowatts, that's fine. Second, showing kilowatts, that's fine. Third, again it's showing kilowatts, that is fine. Fourth is also showing kilowatts, so it's okay. Fifth pin, which is showing kilowatts, again that is fine, there is no beep. And again the next pin is showing megawatts, milliwatts, whatever, sorry, kilowatts or whatever. And again the second last is also showing kilowatts, no beep at all also. So this card is no short at all. So we'll see the visually it does not seems to me any kind of damage on it. I don't see any kind of burning mark or anything like overheating stuff. I cannot see on the front, and the back is, I don't see any kind of fault. So what I do, basically I'll give the heat on these components, which is these are the VRAMs, and also this is the main chip. I will give it all these components in the actually oven, and to make sure the oven should be on the whatever it is, maximum temperature on the oven is about 280 degrees or something. But what you need to do, let me show you. Actually, let me take you to the oven and we'll see if that is showing any kind of display or not. So currently, if we put this card into the computer, because I have already tested it, it's not showing any kind of display, but let me show you for the confirmation as a reference. We put this card into the computer. So let me see if the chip is getting hot or not. So let me turn on the power. Everything is fine, so let's power on. And let me touch the chip. The chip is not getting hot. It's warming up, but very slow, so it seems like it's not getting properly current or voltage, or there is any kind of a problem or component which is not supplying the proper voltage on it. As you can see, they both monitors, they are not showing any kind of picture in there. And we make sure again. So basically, as you can see, yeah, I can feel a little bit heat, but it should be proper hot at the moment, because I turned it on about 20-30 seconds ago, so it should be proper hot. So it's not getting hot properly. It's getting hot, but just warm. I can touch it. As you can see, I can just touch it. So what we do, first of all, I will put this one into the oven. So let's take to the oven. So we will take this card to the oven. What we need to do, this is a temperature we need to set whatever, because we are leaving the door open, we are not closing the door. And secondly, we need to turn on only the upper heating element, and we can put there about 5 minutes of the time. And we take a little bit foil and put it into the middle to keep the PCB straight, not to be bended. And we will put this card here. As soon as the card is a bit warm, then you can apply it's a flux, soldering flux on the sides of the processor or GPU main chip, like this. So you can go inside and Just use very carefully. Just this is a tool, like it's a kind of straight thing, so you can apply the flux on the main chip like this. So what's the aim is actually to take the flux under the processor or main chip, so it can it can work properly. Okay, so this is the small ball which we made with the coil, and we are putting this into the oven, and you see the element is red. It's working proper at the moment, and we need to set the time 5 minutes, no more. And now what you need to do, actually we need to wait. We need to wait about 4 or 5 minutes. But meanwhile, we need to just close, close the door, but keep the gap. Do not fully close like this, it will be fully cooked. So we need to be very, very careful. We don't need to open like this. We can keep it open like this, but this is ideal, which I got the experience with them. So leave the open door this big. You can say about 5-6 inches open wide. So we will keep an eye on it. As soon as the processor gets hot, and also fully PCB will be hot, because there is a distance between the element and the PCB is about 4 inches. It's about 4 inches, and you can see might be smoke is started. So basically smoke is coming from the flux. If you notice it, I mean, because of the heat. So let it heat, as you can see, for a couple of more minutes, and the small area of the smoke is fine. This smoke, as you can see, it's fine. And also you need to keep an eye onto these plastic connectors, because they burn out after 7-8 minutes of proper heat. So they burn out, so that's not a good idea. And also these capacitors, they can pop up or pop out, and also the RAM chips, they can pop out as well. I mean, they can jump out. So you need to be very, very careful to make sure what I'm saying to you. Just follow these steps. As you can see, the heat is actually making the bubbles on the under the processor. Smoke is coming out, so this is normal at the moment. We are not having anything else. So it's about 3 to 4 minutes already gone. Oven is actually, it can melt it, everything, because direct heat of the elements. This is powerful heat, so this is good enough heat. And what you need to do in the meanwhile, as you can see, this is heated properly at the moment. So about 3-4 minutes already gone, so that's good enough time, because we started the into the oven just after, because it was already working, the heating thing. So we will not keep it for longer. And now we take it out very careful, turn off the heater, turn off everything, and we take it out. Most likely the good idea is if you keep the card inside for more long time, just keep it inside and wait for it to until it becomes like cold or normal temperature of the room temperature. So what we do, I just took it out because what happens mostly if you slipped it properly and it fell down, then because every component is hot and melted from the soldering points, then as soon as you drop it, these components can fly away, you can say. So that will be almost the situation that you cannot fix it into the home. Actually, that will be just a professional level job after that if you lose anything from here. So this is a very simple idea to work on, because I have already told you that I repaired many cards like this. I bought about 40 cards from eBay, and most of them, they are working, and they are actually working properly. Actually, we'll see. We are trying onto this card. If that works, I will show you after this cool down. Then I'm gonna take it to the machine computer, and then we see if that works. If that works, then we will test everything into the stress test and some other tests also. So let's see what happens. Let it cool down, then we're gonna start again. Wait for 10-15 minutes. It will be properly like into the normal temperature. So you have to keep it into the normal temperature like this, and do not put any kind of straight cooling system or in front of the air conditioning or anything to make it cool. Just keep it as it is. Let it cool down by itself. So about 10 minutes. Okay, the card is now into a normal temperature, and we will put into the computer to test. That's the first initial step actually, which I took it like to give it to the heat. And the next step, if that doesn't work, then there is a next step as well, which I show you. Cleaning with the petrol or alcohol. So let me connect everything in that. Turn on the power and turn on the computer. It's on. We need to see the temperature is getting hot or not on the chip, and we'll see if there is any kind of image. It's restarting automatically again. Sometimes it does. That's not a problem. It's normal. As soon as you power on, then it does like this. So there is, I cannot see any kind of image, and also the main chip is not getting hot properly as it should be. I'm just touching it with the finger, so there is no image. Yeah, there is no image at all. There is no image, but the processor or main chip is getting warm, but it's not really hot. So we need to go for another step, the second step. We need to still wait like a couple of seconds more to see if there is any kind of image comes, because sometimes it takes a little bit longer than the normal if you're using the first time card, first time into the computer. So okay, so we can confirm it is not showing any kind of image. So what we do, the next step, we take out everything remove the plugs, remove the wires, and the next step what we do is we'll take it to the outside.
Thanks for watching Universal Information and Entertainment TV. Please like and subscribe our channel for more updated videos, news, information and entertainment. See you in next video. Stay tuned.